Lyme disease seems to be a medical scientific issue to most people who are not directly affected by it. However, if the writer of Alice in Wonderland would have been alive today, I think he would have picked it as a subject, because nothing in that rabbit hole is what it seems. This includes the way it is transmitted. It's probably not only by ticks. It includes the use of tests that fail to find many of the infections. It includes that people who are given a few weeks of medicines and then told they're cured while still being ill, and then they're pushed towards psychiatry. And this leads to a situation in which Lyme is not only a medical issue, at least a chronic version of it, which is denied to exist, but it becomes a financial issue, a social issue, because a lot of people don't believe when the doctors say they're cured, they're supposed to be cured, but increasingly also a legal issue. And that's one of the most incredible parts. If you're diagnosed with a mental illness or a non-medically explained syndrome, your insurer will refuse to cover costs. You get a lot of trouble with bureaucratic institutions because they will refuse you disability payment because you're not supposed to be ill. And the most shocking example is that parents of ill children are now accused in numbers of child abuse. So the idea is that if there's no medically explained diagnosis for the ongoing illness, it must be the parents who poison their children. Well, as a social researcher, I've dedicated myself to help sort out this mess, and I do this in different ways. I do it through writing, I do it through the sharing of knowledge, and through political work on a global level. And I would invite you to take a look at my Patreon campaign and see if you're willing to enable me to continue my work for far too many people in far too many countries. Thank you.